no. What am I going to do?
What's wrong?
Well, my parents run an inn beside the finest hot springs in Alear. Oh, I'm sorry if that makes you jealous. I can't help that I grew up an only child in the lap of luxury.
Wow. Sounds lovely.
Yes, but my parents have just informed me that the inn is having trouble with bears.
Bears, huh? Ugh, they can be tricky to deal with. There's no time to lose. We'd better write up a letter telling your parents what to do.
But I don't know anything about bears. I have so many talents, but dealing with terrifying predators isn't one of them.
Leave it to me. I'm from a village where we deal with them all the time, so I know my stuff.
Really?
Here's an example. Let's say you find a bear eating your crops, so you say, "Hey, get out of here, fur face, or you're in for a world of hurt." The bear will be like, "Oh, sure thing," and have lunch elsewhere.
Wow.
Seriously, I'm speaking from experience here. I've done it dozens of times.
All right, you're the expert. I trust you.
I know lots of bear management methods, from intimidation to good old-fashioned combat.
Please teach me everything you know. Thank you so much for all your help, Lapis. My parents wrote to let me know that the bears have stopped giving them trouble.
That's great! What a relief.
They sent this along to thank you.
Huh? Wait a second. Is this...
An invitation to relax and enjoy your stay at my family's inn. As soon as the war is over. I may be biased, but I really do think you'll find our hot springs to be the finest in the world.
Wow, that sounds like such a treat. Thanks. I have to say, Goldmary, I'm surprised you're from a little village. You're so sophisticated.
Oh, don't be silly. You're right, though. Go on.
Let me guess. You were born in a rural area and then raised in the big city?
No. I lived in my home village until just a few years ago. I was there right until I had to leave for the academy, actually.
Your village must be way different than mine.
I'd be curious to hear about the differences.
Sure thing. Next time we talk, I'll tell you all about where I grew up. I'll even make us lunch. I know just the thing to whip up for the occasion.
Wonderful! Usually I'm the one making the food, so this will be a nice change of pace. I'm looking forward to spending more time with you.
Hello, Goldmary. I made lunch. Hope you brought an appetite.
These look delicious. What are they?
They're yam dumplings, made with yams from my village. Go on, eat up.
I've never heard of them before. I hope they taste as good as they look. My goodness. Oh, they're wonderful. I didn't expect them to be so intensely sweet.
That's all from the yams. I didn't use sugar.
I hope you don't mind if I help myself to the rest.
By all means. I'm sure my parents would be glad you're enjoying their yams so much.
Are they farmers?
The land isn't fertile though, so they're pretty poor. And bears are always roaming around, so we'd have to hunt them down and eat them.
That explains how you came to know so much about handling that bear situation.
I learned a lot from dealing with those bears. Above all, I learned how to fight. Then I entered Brodia's fighting tourney, my ticket out of poverty. By winning the tourney, I earned a spot as Prince Alchrist's retainer. So, you might say I have bears to thank for my success. No one in the tourney held a candle to them, after all.
They do set a high bar.
And now, you might say I have those bears to thank for my friendship with you.
You're right, and I'm very glad for that. I don't often let my guard down around people, but I feel like I can be myself around you. If it's all right, I'd like it if we could spend time together more often.
I'd love that.
Great! You and I can chat about all the aspects of village life the big city folks can't understand.
Sounds like a plan. It's nice to have a friend from the country, even if it's a different country's country. You know what, Rosado? You're quite cute. I've always thought so.
Oh, I'm so flattered. Thank you.
The fact that you're so consistently adorable, well, I admire that. What's your secret?
Not sure I've got one. I guess I just try to be my best self. I think about who I am inside and I bring it out.
Yeah?
Sure. Appearances matter, but true beauty is what's inside. Even the most fashionable ensemble is useless if you don't feel it. You've got to believe in you.
So that's why I'm not cute. There's something wrong with what's inside me.
What? Lapis, you're gorgeous.
No, I'm not confident at all. Really, there's a lot that I'm self-conscious about. Like the fact that I eat grass and shrubs. Or that I'm so dang strong.
I didn't catch all that, but I can tell by your face it's serious. This really matters to you. Whatever it is, why don't we talk it over? I'll gladly lend you an ear.
Really? How kind. I appreciate that.
And I appreciate you. Come find me anytime.
Hey, Rosado. Can I ask you something? It's about what we discussed the other day.
Sure.
You said the secret to cuteness is confidence. Well, how did you find your confidence?
I don't know. I think it must have come from how I was raised.
I see.
I was born in a village near the Lake of Mystery. Some people call it the Village of the Fair Folk. It's a place of wonder, beauty beyond the silly expectations that come with stuff like gender.
Wow, I've never heard of such a place.
Everyone accepts everyone there. However you see and present yourself, you're beautiful. That was my normal growing up. It was a big shock when I left, seeing how different I was, but I realized I love being different. And I want everyone to know being different is amazing.
You're saying being different is good?
Not just good, amazing. Your differences are what make you unique, what make you, you. In a way, being apart from my home village has made me even more confident in who I am.
Huh. So your uniqueness became a source of confidence. I like that.
Me too. And if it helps you at all, that makes me even happier.
Thanks. Everything you've said has resonated with me. Let's chat again soon, all right?
Of course. Anytime.
Rosado, I want to thank you for sharing with me the other day. The truth is, I'm different too.
Tell me all about it. I want to know everything unique about you.
Well, my family is, poor. Very poor. It's always made me feel like an outsider. Just being poor would be one thing, but I also like wild plant life and I'm scary strong. I end up kind of fixating on my weirdnesses. That makes it hard to feel confident.
None of this sounds bad to me. You know tons about plants. You're super strong. That's great.
When you put it that way, they almost do sound like positives, but...
Still hard to talk about sometimes, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
If it'll help, I'll give you an embarrassing truth of my own. I've always admired you, Lapis.
Wait a second. You admired me?
Yup. Even from the time we were enemies back at the Grand Crossing. You were swinging that huge sword around. You were so powerful, so stylish. I remember thinking how jealous I was. How I could never do something like that.
Really?
Really? How did you get so strong anyway? Is it all from your training?
No. It's because I fought off a lot of bears back in my hometown.
Bears? Well, I guess we can say your strength goes all the way back to where you came from.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Thank you, Rosado. Hearing you say all that, I'm feeling much more confident. One day I'll be able to say with pride, I am who I am because of my hometown. Maybe not anytime soon, but someday.
I think that's a wonderful goal. When the time comes, you can announce it with a flourish of that huge sword.
Of course. I'll get an even bigger sword so you can't possibly miss it.
Oh my. What is that you're drinking, Lapis? It smells heavenly.
Princess Saline, this is regular tea. Yep, nothing special about it.
Do you mind if I have a sip?
What? No, you're a princess. You shouldn't be drinking this sort of thing.
What's the harm in it? You seem to be suffering no ill effects.
It's not that. Well, see, I didn't get the tea leaves from a shop. I harvested them from a wild plant nearby.
Do you mean that you make your own tea? That's wonderful. Now I must insist that you let me try it.
All right, if you insist. Here.
Thank you. Oh, this is bracing indeed. I wasn't quite expecting the taste.
You like it? I actually made the tea set by hand as well.
You made this? Its finery would shame some artisans I know. I'm very impressed that you're able to make so many things all on your own.
I appreciate that, but really, it's nothing special.
Nonsense, Lapis. If it's not too much trouble, could you teach me to brew tea like this? I'd be interested in learning which wild plants to pick and how to brew tea from them.
I'd be happy to. Let's go to the forest together sometime and I'll teach you.
Excellent. I shall pay close attention, my teacher of tea.
Let's see. The shrub over here is edible. Its leaves are delicious when boiled. You can eat them or dry them and make them into tea.
Very interesting.
See these berries? Now you can't eat them, but if you crush them, they make a nice salve.
I've seen these grow everywhere, and somehow never knew they had such uses.
This moss here is great for treating burns. Dry it, crush it into a fine powder, and mix it with water to make a soothing ointment.
Will wonders never cease?
If you're really that interested, there's much more I can teach you. I am from a regular, well-to-do village, but I have friends from impoverished lands. Everything I know about scavenging, I picked up from them.
I ought to thank those friends of yours. They and you have taught me so much.
Thank you. I have to say, I'm surprised to see a princess so interested in this sort of thing. Surely there's no need for you to find tea in the wild. You can just go to a shop. Medicine, too. You can just buy whatever salves and ointments you need, right?
Under normal circumstances, yes. In times of peace, what you say is very true. But in this time of hardships, nothing is certain. Your knowledge may prove useful. I suspect you have much more to teach, Lapis, and I am eager to absorb it all.
If that's what you want, Princess Saline. I'd be happy to share what I've learned over the years. From my friends' experiences, that is.
I shall hold you to that. Let's see. This herb should be dried and then restored with water when it's time to ingest. This moss can be dried and powdered, and it is consumed to treat stomachache. I think that's it. And of course, these leaves make a very interesting tea when brewed.
Princess Saline? Are you writing something?
Ah, hello, Lapis. I was just recording the wisdom you shared with me thus far in this journal. I thought you might read it over and let me know if I missed any details.
I'd be glad to. But I have to ask, why are you doing this?
Preparing for the worst, I suppose.
What do you mean? There's no shortage of food or medicine in the stockpile.
Oh, not for us. For my people.
Why would they need to know all this?
Firene is a fertile nation, but I cannot rely on that being true forever. Any number of events could despoil the land. If that happens, I think the knowledge you've imparted could prove useful.
I didn't realize you had such grand plans for the information I was sharing.
I don't intend to wring you dry by any means. I shall interview others as well. You have your own duties that demand your time, so I'll try not to impose too much.
No, it's all right. I'm glad to help however I can. Please, impose to your heart's content. If the skills I use to survive in a barren land can come to good use, well, I'm happy to share them.
Thank you, Lapis. But, I thought that you learned all this from friends.
I'm sorry. I've been lying to you. These are all things I learned firsthand.
Truly? Don't apologize then. First-hand experience is much more valuable to me. Thank you for your honesty. Your cooperation in this matter means a great deal to me, Lapis.
Thank you, Princess Saline. I'm happy to be of service to you and your people.
That was a bit better than yesterday, but still far from acceptable.
Citrine? What are you doing up so late?
Oh, Lapis, you frightened me. If you must know, I was just brushing up on my ballroom dancing.
You're not a very good liar. I could see you using magic. Are you training in secret?
You found me out.
Working this late can't be good for your health. You should really get some sleep soon.
I appreciate your concern, Lapis, but I can't let myself rest.
You can't?
If I had your strength, I might not have to train myself well into the small hours of the night. But things are different for me. I must grow stronger.
Oh, Citrine, that's...
Don't stay up for my sake. I promise to rest as well, but only after I've done enough for tonight.
Just don't push yourself too hard, okay? Good night.
Good night, Lapis.
I love packages from Mom and Dad. I wonder what this could possibly be. As if I don't already know. Ooh, they sent some really good ones this time. These look extra yummy.
Lapis? What has you cooing and humming?
Citrine! You really scared me. Don't sneak up on people in the dark making such a scary face.
Should I have worn a mask? I doubt that would have been less frightening. This is just my face, Lapis. Don't be cruel.
Sorry, I didn't mean it. You just really startled me.
Oh, what tasty-looking yams. Did you have someone fetch these from the countryside?
No, I didn't.
It looks as if your parents sent them. Does your family own land near a potato farm? It was my understanding that your parents live in town. Is that not the case?
Okay. I'll tell you the truth, Citrine. My parents don't live anywhere near town.
Oh?
My parents, actually my whole family, lives in the countryside, where these taters came from.
Is that so? But you've always said that...
I lied. I shouldn't have, but I did. Please don't tell anyone else, okay?
I won't. Of course I won't, but I'm confused. Why would you lie about such a thing?
I was trying to make myself seem less, rural. I worry about that all the time. Prince Alchrist is royalty. You're part of his extended family. A bumpkin like me doesn't belong next to such noble company.
Lapis, that's not true. It doesn't matter if...
It matters to me. I wish my family tree was as impressive as yours, but things are different for me.
Oh, Lapis, you and I make a perfect match.
Huh?
You see your family's social standing as your hindrance, while I see lack of strength as mine. Each of us has what the other lacks.
You're right.
Your secret is safe with me. I'll leave you be. I have to begin my midnight training after all. Good night, Lapis.
Good night, Citrine. There you are, Citrine. I've been waiting.
Oh? Whatever for, Lapis?
I was hoping to join you for midnight training. It's sure to be more fun with a partner, right?
Oh my! But it would be terrible of me to deprive you of a full night's rest.
Please, I'm the terrible one. I still feel bad about the last time we talked. Besides, I can't sleep if I know a good friend is working through the night.
Lapis, you're so kind. I had something that I wanted to offer you as well. Here, take this.
A note? No, an address. What is this?
That's the mailing address for one of my family's spare manors in the heart of town. We haven't lived there in quite a while, so it's only staffed by grounds and housekeepers.
Okay, but why are you giving me the address?
If you wish to hide your rural origins, you must consider where your care packages come from. Think of this as your new forwarding service. If your parents send their packages there, the staff will swap addresses and route them here. Why, your family could even use that address as a vacation home, or they could just move in. The manor is theirs to use as they like.
Wow, Citrine, thank you. I didn't realize how much you cared.
Think nothing of it. I'm just looking out for one of my dearest friends.
It's a wonderful offer, but I can't accept it.
What? Why not?
My family isn't noble, but I'm proud of them. I can't ask them to hide where they're from. I'm still nervous about other people finding out, but at least I won't have to worry around you.
Oh my, we are quite the pair, aren't we? Each of us has what the other lacks.
And we both reach out when the other needs help.
Not a bad working relationship.
Not bad at all. Do you think Prince Alchrist had this balance in mind when he selected us as his retainers?
Oh, I doubt it. I know you're enamored with him, but Alchrist isn't that clever.
What? I am not.
Goodness, you're blushing. Your cheeks are as red as the carpets in the royal court.
Come on, don't tease me. Besides, those carpets aren't that red. You should see the tomatoes they grow back home.
Oh? That sounds like a fun day trip. Would you show me around sometime?
Sure, but don't bring any money. The farmers back home prefer to use a barter system.
How rustic. I've always wanted to try bartering. I could stand apart with a few necklaces.
Careful. With goods like that, you'll end up needing that spare manor for tomato storage.
What am I gonna do?
About what, Prince Figado?
Oh, hey Lapis. You know I'm in charge of the Sentinels, yeah? We've got a real thorn in our side. A group of rogues making trouble by an oasis in Solm. They're a slippery bunch. Even with our numbers, we can't stamp them out.
Have you considered making a device that will get rid of the rogues for you? You know, something that can drive them off without you having to lift a finger.
Not a bad idea. But I don't know anyone who could make something like that.
Me, of course.
You?
I'm pretty crafty. Ever since I was young, I've been able to make everything I needed. So yeah, I bet I could whip something up.
All right, let's give it a whirl. Tell me if you need any materials.
See if you can find any trash or tree branches lying around. That ought to do it.
What? Really?
Yeah, the sooner you get that stuff, the sooner those rogues will be out of your hair.
All right. I'll go trawling for anything that looks useful then. Me? Desperate? No, I'm just trying to solve my problems with a big pile of trash.
Prince Fogado, look at this. I put the finishing touches on my rogue repelling device. I call it Fogado Mark II.
It's a dummy. That looks like me.
Exactly. Turned out well, don't you think?
Actually, yeah. In silhouette, it bears quite a resemblance.
Doesn't it?
You made all this from random scraps of trash? I'll admit, I'm impressed.
I couldn't have done it without your help collecting materials. It did take a couple tries to get right. My original prototype actually exploded.
I see. So, you're going to set this handsome, possibly explosive fella up at the oasis?
Exactly. But it wouldn't be very effective if it just stood there stone still. So,
Hold up. Did it just...
yep, it moves with the wind. Nifty, right?
Yeah, very nifty. As much as I admire the craftsmanship, do you really think this will scare off rogues?
In the right light, I think it will be quite intimidating.
Ooh, but if they get close enough, they'll see that it's not real.
Come to think of it, you may have a point. It's based on effigies in my hometown used to scare bears. I've never tested it on people.
You know what? It's worth a shot. I can't say I have any better ideas.
All right, then. Hopefully it does the trick.
Lapis, guess what? Your device worked like a charm. With that thing's help, we caught every last one of those rogues.
Oh, really?
Yup, you did say that this device was great at warding off bears.
Yes.
It worked. That thing caused quite a stir among animals inhabiting the oasis.
The animals. But we were hoping to spook the rogues, not the local wildlife.
Well, as you can imagine, a horde of agitated tigers and gators sent the rogues running. As soon as they were out in the open, we swooped in and captured every last one. It was a perfect mission, all thanks to you.
I guess we achieved the result we wanted, even if the process was a little unorthodox.
Pat yourself on the back. At the end of the day, it was well made and it did the trick. Now tell me, do you have devices like this placed around your hometown?
Yes, we use a variety of devices to repel bears from my village.
Yeah? How about you take me to see them in person?
Huh? Why?
I'd like to take a closer look. Bet I could learn a lot about creative defense strategies.
I'm not sure how helpful it will be. But if you do want to visit, you should wear a disguise so no one knows it's you.
All right, it's a date. What disguise should I wear? Maybe some bear fur?
That might not be a good idea, unless you want to get turned into bear stew.
Hey, you're Lapis, right? I've been looking all over for you. I hear you're a whiz at making neat stuff out of whatever's lying around.
Yes, that's me.
Yes! I smell profit to be made. The name's Lady Anna. I'm a merchant who's just as good at cutting wood as cutting costs.
Oh, all right. It's a pleasure to meet you, Anna.
Aw, you don't have to be so formal. Lady Anna is fine. Bottom line, Lapis, we should be in business together.
I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, there's nothing to it. You'll be in charge of supplying cute goods, and I'll drum up demand. Boom! We make a killing. I'm happy, you're happy, the customer's happy. Win, win, win. As labor, you'll get your share, of course. Come on, please. Oh, don't make a little girl cry.
Let's slow down a bit here. What sort of things would you want me to make?
Well, I'm from Wintertide Village, so something related to that would be nice.
I see. So you'd want something that reminds people of your hometown.
You're the ideas department. Once you have a product, I'll work my sales and marketing magic.
Sure. Okay.
What, you don't believe me? You think I can't close a sale just because I'm a little kid? I'll give you a guarantee. If I can't sell whatever you make, I'll give you 1 billion gold. It's a can't-lose proposition.
All right. I'll try to think of something to make. Lady Anna, I've made an item that perfectly captures the spirit of your village.
What? For real? That was quick.
Yes, I took some bits and bobs I found lying around and made them into a snowman doll.
Wow! It's so cute!
That's not all. See that bell the snowman is holding? Give it a twist.
Like this? Hey, it even plays music! How'd you get it to do that?
Someone threw out a music box, so I incorporated it into the design. Oh, and if you look at the doll from different angles, it sparkles. I stuck shiny little pebbles onto it.
That's genius! Oh, I knew I had an eye for talent! And since you just used cast-off materials, our production costs are practically nothing! This is the best! It combines my two favorite things, cute and free!
I'm glad you like it. Thanks for giving me a chance to flex my creative muscles.
Trust me, I'm the one who should be thanking you here. Just wait until you get your share of the profits. We're gonna make a killing!
Lady Anna, did you find a buyer for that snowman doll?
Oh, right. Oh, the thing about that is,
What's wrong? Are you crying?
Oh,
You weren't able to sell it, huh?
no, I'm real sorry. I was carrying it around trying to find a buyer when I dropped it. There's not much left.
Oh, I see.
Pathetic, huh? Here I was talking myself up. I'll give you the billion gold I promised to make up for it. I hope you can forgive me.
That's all right, Lady Anna. I don't need money.
You don't need money? What?
Nope. I don't want compensation. I just want another chance to make something for you.
What do you mean?
I had a good time crafting that doll. I'd hate for it to be the only time we work together. Plus, I've been hearing about Wintertide Village since I was a little girl. A secluded village in Elusia with festivals year-round. I always dreamed of going there.
Word traveled that far, huh?
Yes. To be honest, I thought it was the stuff of bedtime stories. But it's real. Who knew? I felt so blessed to be making something that celebrates such a wondrous place. So what do you say? Let's give it one more try. Or however many tries it takes to get it right.
I like that attitude. Let's give ourselves a do-over. This time, we'll do it right.
What do you mean?
I mean, we should budget for some real materials instead of cast-off junk.
That's a bit intimidating. I don't usually use proper materials.
How much harder could it be?
Well, I'll just have to do my best to make something that flies off the shelves.
Atta girl! Once we get our operation going again, boom! We'll make a killing and retire young.
I vow to protect you, Lapis.
Prince Allchrist? What are you talking about?
You kept me safe during battle the other day.
Of course I did. I'm your retainer. It's my duty to keep you safe.
Yes, but I don't deserve it. I'm useless, but your character and skills have real value. That's why, from now on, I vow to protect you in battle, Lapis.
What?
But then, I suppose those words are hollow coming from someone as unreliable as me.
That makes 3.
What?
This is the 3rd time you vowed to protect me like this, Prince Allchrist.
Oh, yes. Now that you mention it, I do recall saying it just after we met, and then again at the Grand Crossing, if I'm recalling correctly.
That's right. Hearing you say those words, it made me... Please stop trying to switch our duties like this. I'm just a retainer. You're a prince.
I'm sorry. I'm just being honest about how I see things.
No, I know that. But I don't think many retainers would be okay with their master taking a hit for them.
I apologize.
Oh, please don't take it hard. I know how you meant it. I appreciate the thought. Okay?
Yes, of course. Lapis, I want to apologize for making that vow the other day.
Oh, but Prince Allchrist, please, don't worry about it. I should apologize for trying to tell you what you're allowed to say.
You did nothing wrong. It was my mistake. I didn't consider how my words would make you feel. However, there is one thing I'll stand by. I really do think that you're an amazing person, Lapis.
That's not... I'm really not that amazing.
You are. I know that you are. I know that you always send part of your pay back home to support your family. I also know you spend your free time subduing dangerous beasts that enter the area.
How did you find out about...
You're so much more valuable to this world than I am, Lapis. That's why
That's why you keep saying that you should be protecting me. Oh, Prince Allchrist, you have no idea. It breaks my heart to hear you talk like this. I'm sorry. I have to go.
Wow. I really am useless. I can't even let a close retainer know how much I appreciate her without upsetting her. I'm unfit to be anyone's master.
I vowed to protect you, Prince Alchrist.
Lapis?
Like I keep saying, I'm your retainer. Protecting you is my job, but I'm not doing this because I have to. I want to protect you.
Why in the world would you want to protect me? I'm not worth it.
That right there. That's what I'm talking about when I say you have no idea.
You said that last time, that I had no idea how you felt.
It's not about my feelings, Prince Alchrist. You have no idea how great you really are.
How great I am?
You're so perceptive. You always know so much about other people, yet you choose to focus on each person's best qualities. You find skills no one else notices. I can't even count all the times you've lifted me up by reminding me what I'm good at.
It's easy to notice those things when everyone else is more skilled than I am. Drastically so.
No, that's not true. It's because you're a kind person, Prince Alchrist. You're skilled and kind and so charming. Yet you throw your life away to keep others safe, even the retainers who protect you. Do you really think that's supposed to make me happy?
Oh, in that case, what if we form an alliance of protection?
What does that mean?
It means I will vow to protect you and accept your protection of me. And you'll do the same. That way, we both protect someone we care for and accept that we are cared for in return.
Much better. You finally sound like the kind prince that you are. Count me in.
I'm glad to hear it. Let's try this again. But together this time, I vow to protect you, Lapis.
And I vow to protect you, Prince Alchrist.
Thank you. And I accept.
Lapis! Hey, Lapis! I heard you're a bear killer. Is that true?
Well, yes, but please keep that a secret.
Why? That's so cool.
I don't know.
Lapis, you have to take me bear hunting.
Something tells me that you're not taking this seriously. Bears are really dangerous, you know.
I am serious. I really am. I heard a vicious bear was spotted in the forest near here. Lots of people are nervous about it. I volunteered to take care of it, but Vander shut that down immediately. He said, "You're not ready for that, Fram." Isn't that mean of him? I just want to help.
I'm pretty sure Vander said that out of genuine concern for your safety, Fram.
Nope. He definitely thinks I'm too much of a scatterbrain to confront a wild bear. I need to prove that I'm a worthy steward. Will you help me take that bear down, Lapis? Please?
Oh, Fram. All right, if you really are serious about this, I'll help you hunt that bear.
Really?
But you'll need to listen carefully and follow my instructions. Wild bears are very dangerous.
I will. I promise. Thanks for bearing with me, Lapis. Okay, this is the area where that ferocious bear was last spotted.
Keep your guard up, Fram. The bear could approach from any direction.
Really? Okay.
The most important thing is to stay calm. Don't make any sudden movements or loud noises.
Got it. If the bear gets the drop on me, I'll just play dead. That's the key to survival, right?
No, don't play dead. If a bear is threatening you, it's important to stand your ground.
Oh, huh. You really do know a lot about bears.
I had to learn all of this back in the countryside. Bears used to attack our village all the time. They would trample and uproot our crops, undoing months of hard work. My village never had a lot of food to go around. Attacks like that became a fight for our lives.
Wow, Lapis. I had no idea. No wonder you're so strong.
I don't want people to know about my country upbringing. Please keep this between us, okay?
Got it. Your secret is safe with me. I'm learning so much. I can feel myself getting stronger.
Fram, what's wrong? Bah.
Bear! Where am I?
Fram? Oh,
Welcome back. You saw the bear and passed out.
The bear! I remember now. Where is it? Are we safe?
We're fine. I managed to scare it off.
Oh no, that's what I wanted to do. I'm sorry, Lapis. I was just so surprised.
It's okay. Let's call it a day and head back. We could both use some rest after this.
I guess I need to try harder.
That takes care of that.
That was amazing.
Fram, what are you doing out here?
I saw you sneak off to this forest alone, so I snuck off after you. I watched you take down that huge bear all by yourself. You left me behind on purpose, right? Because I messed things up?
Oh, Fram, I'm so sorry. That bear was just too dangerous. I didn't want you to get hurt.
Yeah, I understand.
I mean it, Fram. And for what it's worth, I think you did great just now.
Doing what? Nothing?
You stayed perfectly quiet and still while I was fighting that bear, didn't you?
Well, yeah, but that's not...
So you did better than last time, and you'll do even better next time. That's growth.
Oh, Lapis.
Aw, don't cry. Come on, let's fix up some lunch, okay?
Lunch? But we didn't bring any food.
Here you go. Bear soup, hot and fresh.
Whoa, this looks so tasty.
It smells good too. This really takes me back. We used to make this a lot back home.
You don't want people to know you're from the country, but you really loved living there, huh?
I guess you're right. I have a lot of really great memories. Anyway, let's eat. Just be careful. It's really hot.
I burned my tongue.
Oh no, I tried to warn you.
It smells so good, though.
Hey, Lapis. Got a minute?
Sure, Etier. What do you need?
They tell me you can build whatever you want. Is that true?
What? How did you hear that? I mean, I guess it's true. With the right materials, I can make all kinds of stuff. Furniture, toys. I even made some instruments for a local concert once. That was really fun.
That's amazing. Listen, I need a favor. Would you build me a muscle training device?
Like workout equipment? Wow. I've definitely never built anything like that before.
For me, bodybuilding is life. I've tried lots of training methods, but it's getting harder to achieve my goals on my own.
Oh, sure. I hate hitting that plateau where you feel like you're not making any progress.
Exactly what I'm saying. I knew you'd get it.
Which muscles do you want to focus on?
My arms, chest, core, and my back. That's all I'm looking for. I'd repay you, of course. Anything you want. Think you could do this for me?
Yeah. It'll be a challenge, but a fun one. I'll see what I can put together.
Great! Oh, this is going to be incredible. Lapis, how's that muscle training device coming along?
Oh, hey, Etier. Good timing. I was just making some final adjustments. Introducing the Muscle Maximizer Mark III.
Mark III?
Yeah, it took a couple of tries to figure things out. This one definitely holds up, though. It'll work your arms, chest, core, and back.
Wow, it's as good as I dreamed. So, what's it gonna cost me?
Don't worry about that. I built this out of sticks and spare parts, so there was no material cost.
Sticks and spare parts? Unbelievable! Well, I owe you for the labor at least. You've got to let me pay you back somehow. But first, you mind if I try it out?
Go for it.
The resistance settings are perfect. I can tell you worked hard to get it just right. This is exactly what I was hoping for.
Yay! I'm so glad.
It's so good that I have to wonder if you're into bodybuilding yourself.
Kinda, but nothing fancy. I just lift rocks. Like that one. Or that big guy over there.
Those rocks? With your noodly arms? How do you manage that? I can't picture it. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. I have a feeling we're gonna be good friends.
Really? I mean, okay. I'd like that a lot.
I meant to thank you for that thing you made. It's been great for my weight training.
That's great, Etier. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I actually feel a little guilty. You gave me all of those Firenese tea leaves to pay me back.
Don't worry about it. Your Muscle Maximizer Mark III was worth the entire crate load. By the way, what's that you're eating? Some kind of potato?
These? Well, okay. I'm actually from a small country town in Brodia. We grow taters. Potatoes there. Sometimes my parents send me dried sweet potato slices from the farm. They're so good.
Dried potatoes? From a remote part of Brodia? Is that what I think it is? The high-calorie, low-fat starch that's every musclehead's dream?
What? You've heard of these?
I had no idea where to find these things. I never thought they'd fall into my lap.
Would you like to try one?
Are you kidding me? Yes! Yum! Just one delicious bite completely eased my muscle fatigue. I might seriously cry, Lapis.
Me too. I've never seen anyone else so in love with our homegrown potatoes. I had no idea. Here, take some more. I have so many.
Are you sure you don't mind?
I don't mind at all.
You're too nice. I owe you so much for all this.
Well, in that case, may I train with you? I'm pretty strong, but I start to droop if a battle drags on and on. I'd love to build up my endurance. Maybe we could go for runs together?
We can do that, no problem. For you, I'd jog until my legs gave out. We should try it with and without the potatoes to see if they make a difference. Who knows what kind of heights we can reach together?
You're Boucheron, right? I'm Lapis. I'll be on serving duty starting today.
That's right. I'm Boucheron. I'll be serving with you, looks like. Nice to meet you. Let's get this done quick. I think everyone's pretty hungry. Here we go. That should be enough milk.
Enough? That's way too much.
You think so? It seems about right to me.
Then you need to get your eyes checked. That's enough milk to last 10 days.
What are you talking about? It won't last the length of this meal.
What are you talking about? Look, pour 1 part milk into the cup, then add 10 parts water.
Hold on a second. Why would you add water? And why so much?
You don't dilute your milk? I always heard it was unhealthy to drink straight.
That's the first I've heard of it.
You're not messing with me, right? You're being serious?
Completely serious.
Oh, in that case, forget I said anything. I must have been confused.
I'm a little confused myself.
Looks like it's the two of us on serving duty again today.
Looks like it. Ooh, we get steak today.
It looks so delicious. Gather around, everyone. Bring your rice and line up.
Wait, why are you calling everyone? We serve people one at a time.
Uh-huh. But we have to fill up on the smell first.
Fill up on what? What are you talking about?
The steak smell, of course. You've got to eat your rice while you can smell the steak grilling. That's how you get full.
Huh?
Come on, Boucheron. You're a grown-up. You should know all this by now.
Is this some Brodian custom?
No, this is how people eat all over the world.
Says who?
My family back home, and everyone else in the village for that matter.
Lapis, I don't think anyone else does that. Not anywhere in the world.
Nuh-uh. You're not fooling me again.
No, I'm not joking. I mean it.
Really? You're not just teasing me? Because that would be really rude.
Once again, I'm completely serious.
You're right. Silly me. I guess I got a little mixed up again.
Whereas for me, certain things are becoming clearer. Time for my afternoon tea.
Hey, Boucheron. I made a ton of snacks. Here, I bet it'll go great with your tea.
Well, that was nice of you. Hang on, though. What is that?
A snack.
This is your snack? A weed?
Yeah, I pulled weeds earlier and then cooked them up to give as treats. Doesn't everyone do that? Oh, come on. This isn't a universal thing either?
Afraid not.
Oh.
Lapis, be honest with me. Are you from a poor village?
What makes you say that?
It was getting increasingly obvious.
Oh, no. That's no good. I don't want anyone to know, especially not him.
Him?
Forget I said anything. Please just don't tell anyone about this.
It's okay, Lapis. I'm not making fun of you, or anyone else who came from poverty. If anything, I'm inspired by the creativity it instilled in you.
Now you're just lying to make me feel better.
No, really. I've tried the watered-down milk and the fill-up-on-smells trick for myself.
Huh? And what did you think?
They weren't bad. I feel like I got a window into a whole different world.
Really?
Really? So I'd love to try your snacks. Wow, this flavor is unbelievable. My life is now divided into the time before I tried this and the glorious time after.
You know what, Boucheron? You're a good guy. I mean that.
Ah, you're too kind. I'm just a guy who's all brawn and no brains.
If you're really interested, I could teach you some more customs from my village.
I'd love that. Hang on, though. Before that, we have to share your snack with the others. Hey, everyone! We've got a special treat today. Line up for snack time.
Thanks, Boucheron. That means a lot to me.
Oh, Lapis. I wanted to thank you for all of your support in our recent battles.
Oh, I didn't really do much out there. I was just following your lead. You don't have to thank me for that, Divine One. There were lots of other more skilled warriors in those battles. You should thank them instead.
Lapis, please. You're strong and you think fast. You should have confidence in your abilities.
Confidence? I don't know about that. I'm thrilled to be a retainer, but everyone else is much more qualified. I'm not even a noble. I wouldn't want to sound arrogant when I rank so far beneath everyone else.
Wow. You're pretty hard on yourself, huh? I guess that can be a good motivator, but you shouldn't compare yourself to others like that. Everyone has different skills. Be a little more kind to yourself, okay? Like I said, you've earned a bit of confidence.
But, well, Divine One, I'm not sure what to say to all of that. I'm not used to being complimented like this. I should go. Please excuse me.
Lapis sounds so sure that she doesn't really belong here. There has to be some way to help her work past that mindset.
Huh? You're serious? You really want to train with me today, Divine One?
Yes. I thought it would be nice to work together every once in a while.
That's so exciting. Thank you for carving out the time.
So, what am I in for, Lapis? What's your usual training regimen?
I start with some drills using different weapons, try a few practice swings, then do heavy lifting. I strap a weighted pack to my back and go for a long run. Sometimes I climb a mountain.
That seems like it would build up an incredible amount of endurance.
Oh, if you're going to train with me, you'll need a pack too.
I'll make you one real quick.
You're going to make a weighted pack?
Sure, it's not too hard. I had to make most things by hand back in the countryside.
Countryside?
I meant can't decide. I can't decide whether to make you a pack or not.
Oh, well, I'd love it if you did. I think it's really amazing you can make those kinds of things.
No, please don't tease me like that.
I'm not teasing. Your crafting skills could be very useful on the battlefield. Would you be willing to teach me how to make a few things? I'd like to learn.
It feels strange to be complimented for such a modest skill. But yes, I can show you how to make a pack right now. Watch closely.
All right. Whoa! Your hands move so fast! Can we, go back a few steps?
Hello, Divine One. I have something for you.
Are these crafting tools?
Yep. You said you wanted to learn crafting, and you can't practice without a set of your own.
Thank you for these.
I should be thanking you, really. I've been down on myself for a long time. You helped me shake some of that off. Your kind words about my crafting skills made me feel more confident in myself.
Good. You really are amazing, Lapis. I watched you make that weighted pack like it was nothing. I still have a lot to learn from you.
Okay. I could show you how to make a rake.
A rake? What would we use that for?
Harvesting taters.
Taters.
Yeah, I can make a rake that works on all kinds. Potatoes, sweet potatoes, Brodian yams.
Brodian yams?
Well, Brodia isn't the name, but they can grow everywhere. I even found a few near here. They're so sweet when you boil them. Now I want some. Let's get started on that rake.
Amazing. Like I said, I still have a lot to learn from you, Lapis. Hello, Lapis. Do you have a moment?
Sure, Divine One. What can I do for you?
Well, I want you to have this.
Wow, what is this? The metalwork is beautiful. It looks all fancy and expensive. Wait, is this the Pact Ring?
It is. Look at the backside.
Why is my name engraved here?
I carved it there using the crafting tools you gave me.
What? You did this to the ring yourself? Using the tools I made for you? An engraving like this can't be removed. Why did you do this?
I have no intention of undoing it. I carved your name into it because I want you to have it. What do you say, Lapis? Will you wear the Pact Ring?
You know, there was a time when a situation like this would have had me fleeing in shame, but I care about you, Divine One. And it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks.
Does that mean...
Of course. I will accept this ring. You took such care in carving my name into it. How could I possibly say no after that?
Thank you, Lapis. I'm so glad.
I actually have something important to tell you, Divine One. You see,
You're from a village of yam farmers, right? Way out in the Brodian countryside?
Uh-huh. How did you know that?
I read up on Brodian yams. It's just a nickname. The only people who call them that are...
Yam farmers. My secret is out. But I think I'm glad. That's a big part of who I am.
Indeed. And I'm giving you the Pact Ring because of who you are, Lapis.
Thank you, Divine Dragon. You'll be safe with me. It turns out we're both pretty crafty. So let's carve out a better world.